Hi, my name is SaiqaKhan, and I am a mother, wife, and surgeon, and I am extremely passionate about talking about special needs empowerment and empowering the parents of special needs children or children who have medically complex issues. In this video, I would like to share with you my thoughts and what I've learned about the importance of self-care on this journey. Do you feel like you are run down, like you don't have enough time, you don't have enough energy, and you feel like you've completely lost your identity as you have begun this journey of caring for a child with special needs or medically complex issues? If so, I've got some great tips, 5 tips that can potentially help you. So tip number 1 is to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness, it's actually a sign of strength to be able to pause and ask for help, whether this means a couple hours of help from family members, friends, or from people that you pay to help you, to give you some free time, or whether this is in the form of outsourcing tasks. For example, lawn care, you can outsource that. You could outsource cleaning the house. You can outsource your accounting. There are areas where you can ask for help and outsource. So tip number 1 is to look for those areas. Tip number 2 is to be very intentional with the time that you do generate for yourself. So when you do free up some time, you need to have already predetermined what you're going to do with that time, whether it is going to be take a nap, whether it's going to be take a bubble bath, whether it's going to be exercise or go out to eat with friends, something to give yourself a break. So the reason why I say it's important to pre-plan and schedule what you're going to do with that available time is because there is a real thing of mom guilt, and maybe this happens to any mom across the board, but I would say specifically when you have a child who has unique challenges or special needs or medically complex issues, there is this feeling that every single minute of every single day that is available should be spent towards the care of the child, towards thinking about the care of the child, thinking about the next steps. There's always something to do as well. Administrative work, scheduling, appointments, emails, whatever it is. That list feels like it can be never ending at times. So that's why I say predetermine what you're going to do, because you can easily kind of slip into the mindset of, oh, well, now I have this time, I should spend this time with my child, or I should spend this time thinking about my child, or thinking about what to do next, or setting this up, or setting up this appointment, or making this phone call. Then you lose the opportunity to do something for yourself. And the reason why it's so important to prioritize self-care and doing things for yourself is because you are then able to give more of yourself to your child and to your family and to your relationship. If you are running depleted, then you have less energy, less bandwidth to give to your child and to give to your family. You also don't think creatively. If you're running ragged, if you're exhausted, if you have no reserve, your potential and capacity for creative thinking, for problem solving is also diminished. So tip number 3 is to invest time and energy into your relationship. So whether this is your marriage, your significant other, partner, if you have a relationship, it's important to be very intentional with the scheduling of time and energy to put into this relationship to strengthen the bond, because this is the foundation for the family. This is the foundation for the environment that the children or the child is growing up in. And this is where communication skills can be improved, connection can be improved. So making it a goal to prioritize your relationship is very important. Tip number 4 is if you have hobbies. So basically, self-care includes working on other projects, because it is very possible that you could completely shift your identity to the point where you lose yourself, you lose your identity, you lose who you are, you have no idea who you are, what your interests are, what you enjoy. You just completely give it all up and sacrifice everything for your child, and the challenges that you guys are enduring. And so it's important to have outside interests. So some kind of hobby, whether it's exercise or whether it's writing or reading, this is important. Whether it's a pet, you enjoy spending time with your dog, or you have ball pythons like my husband does, some sort of outside interest that you can think about and be creative in, and makes you feel like you have a sense of self and an identity outside of your child. And then tip number 5, the final tip, is to do some sort of reading. And I feel like, this falls under the category of educating yourself, of expanding your knowledge base. So this falls into self-care, because this is an investment into yourself. So spending time reading, learning, expanding your knowledge base in whatever it is you're interested in. It could be reading about things related to your child, or it could be reading about things that you're interested in, like finances, like politics, or it could be reading fiction books, or nonfiction books, or reading personal self-help, or reading the Bible, or reading about spirituality. This could fall under the topic of hobbies, but I chose to make it its own topic because it's about not just kind of a pleasurable pastime like playing golf or something like that, but it's about being intentional with expanding your knowledge base in an area that is going to help you, and it will also eventually help your family, because as you help yourself and as you pour into yourself, you're helping your child and you're helping your family. So I hope these 5 tips will help you remove the guilt and understand that the time and energy that you spend on your self-care and taking better care of yourself is going to positively impact all of the other areas of your life. It's going to empower you, and through empowering yourself, you will be empowering your child and empowering your relationship and empowering your family unit. So feel free to reach out with any questions. As you may see, I have posted a 1-hour course available on my YouTube for free. It's called Special Needs Empowerment 101, and I go through all sorts of helpful topics for anyone who is first starting out on this journey or are new to this journey. So I hope this video helps you. Thank you.